Well, clear vision, of course, is critical to academic success. As the new school year approaches, it is important to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam. Experts say more kids are being diagnosed with nearsightedness because of too much time on those screens. Dr. Jonathan Christie is an optometrist at Kaiser Permanente, Los Angeles. He's joining us this morning to talk about how kids can maintain healthy eyesight. And as a child, I was telling you who's scarred because I went to one of these back-to-school exams and learned I needed glasses when I was young. I know they're so important.
Yes, it can be really difficult as a kid needing glasses, but if you can't see in school, you're not going to perform well.
That's very true. Okay, so what should parents ask when they come to see you for a back-to-school exam?
So the biggest question would be, are my child's eyes developing as expected? Can they see what they need to see in school? Is there anything you're concerned about? Do they need to wear glasses? If so, is it for distance or near? And then how frequently should I follow up with you after the fact?
Okay, and for parents, what are some of the signs that a kid is having trouble with vision? Because I had no clue that I wasn't really able to see well until I got glasses.
Sure, so yeah, a lot of kids don't even know. I mean, if they're older, they can verbalize it, but if not, you'd be looking for squinting, closing one eye to try to see clearly, holding reading material too close or far away, maybe complaining about headaches as well.
Gotcha. Okay, and then more kids we understand being diagnosed with myopia or nearsightedness, and this is connected to screen use, which is an issue we talk about all the time for parents. What are your recommendations there?
So yes, the incidence of myopia in the U.S. has increased from in the 70s about 25% to now about 45%.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
It's huge. So what we recommend is limiting recreational screen time as much as possible. The guidelines differ depending on which organization you're referring to, but about an hour a day max for recreational screen time use. And then we encourage children to go outside for about 2 hours every day because we know that being outside in bright light is protective to help prevent myopia or help prevent or slow down the progression of myopia.
Interesting. So kind of what we talk about for their mental health as well, less screen time and being outdoors and away from those screens.
100%.
I see things like those blue light glasses. Does that deter anything?
Not really. I mean, the jury's still out on that. There's a lot of research being done, but it's not going to really help anything for your kids.
Okay, fair. And then if kids play sports, you know, this segment, I don't think they knew this was going to be triggering for me. My mom made me wear goggles to play soccer. I should have gone on to be a pro sports player for the way I look. But what is recommended if your kids play sports? What kind of eyewear?
Sure. I remember those goggles. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And they were massive. Hopefully science has come a long way.
Yes, there are definitely sports-specific glasses right now. Usually the biggest thing you want to do is make sure they're impact resistant, so polycarbonate or Trivex as the lens material, so they're less likely to break. But they're definitely sports-specific ones for golf, for tennis, for soccer and baseball.
Okay, awesome. And then what foods promote healthy vision? I've always heard carrots.
Yes.
Is that true?
I don't know if it promotes healthy vision, but it has nutrients that are necessary for the eye.
Okay, I'm calling my mom when this segment's over. So what should we be eating to improve our vision?
The most important thing is a well-balanced diet, leafy greens. If you can do omega-3s and make sure there's some vitamin A and vitamin C as well, it's helpful.
Okay, awesome. And anything else that you think parents should know when it comes to kids going back to school and their vision, or anything you're seeing that's concerning?
Just the nearsightedness. I would recommend an annual eye exam just to make sure your kids can see well before they start school. You want to give them every opportunity to do well.
All right, this is all very helpful. Dr. Christie, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we appreciate you. Let's